guys out there earlier just to get back into basketball mode.
He did. We sent him out a little bit
earlier.
Yeah,
we went out about like 8 or 9 on the clock. Yeah.
How is Kevin Ware able to put everybody else at ease in his situation?
You know, I don't know that I could have done it. And, you know, that shows about that young man's character just to be able to do that. But, I mean, you know, he's the best. I mean, just to be able to, you know, talk to your guys and tell them you're going to be fine and give you confidence to play and, you know, relax, I'm going to be okay. You know, that shows what kind of kid he is.
Hardest thing you've seen on a basketball court?
It is. And I will say that because I've seen a lot of injuries, but I've never seen one right in front of your bench, you know.
In a situation like that, in a game like that, were you surprised at all the way the kids responded in the second half?
Well, not surprised because, you know, we're a tight bunch and all of these guys, we're all like family. So I'm not surprised about the way they reacted. But, you know, it's tough, man. When one of your family members get hurt and, you know, you think something's wrong with them, you're going to react that way.
It's a good thing 6 days to get to the next game, right? I mean, given them what happened.
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously, you know, it's for us it's bittersweet. You know, certainly everybody's excited about having the opportunity to go back to the Final Four, but now our attention turns to being able to check on Kevin Ware and make sure that he's okay, and you know, and that's what our focus is right now.
From a coach's viewpoint, how do you manage that situation? You guys have 6 minutes and change left in that half. After that happens, how do you manage
Well,
that?
I think we manage it because we got one of the best in the business and his experience over his years, and you know, certainly I don't know if he's ever seen anything like this, but coaches are great as far as getting guys back on track. And I say this again, I think if it wasn't for Kevin Ware saying, hey, go out and play, I'm going to be fine, win the game, I think it would have been a little tougher for coach to get him back on track.
Henderson going forward is going to be playing a bigger role?
I don't know. You know, basketball decisions will be made in the next couple of days, but I have no idea.
Back-to-back Final Fours got to feel pretty good, though. Come on.
Back-to-back Final Fours feel really good. And, you know, as I told somebody earlier, you know, last year we surprised people when we got there. I think Coach did his best coaching job this year, and I say that because when people say you're going to the Final Four and you make it, that's a pretty good job. You know, and I don't know the stats of how many teams that went to the Final Four and then went back-to-back, but I can imagine it's not that many.
As a team, will you guys now go to the hospital and check on him?
You know, I don't know what the plan is right now. You know, certainly what's going to happen is we're going to try to sit down as a team here in a little bit once we get all the media out and be able to talk things through.